Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ACHN. We will take a look at the daily time frame. Had quite a few questions and requests on this one today. Rightfully so, big volume, a lot of eyeballs on this one, and the bears took a pretty big bite out of it. So I want to get things updated here from the technical perspective, because from the charting perspective, the price is now sitting at a very important level, historically speaking, for the chart. In order to illustrate this, I'm going to have to actually scrunch up the chart here quite a bit. And just I want to quickly do that so you can kind of see perspective. So you can see the price used to be much higher. I mean, we're talking up above $10. And now I'll zoom it back in so we can see it a little bit better. And it's looking like my eyeball test was a little bit off, because it's looking like it crushed through this in historic level. And yeah, it actually has. $3.15 was a very important former level of support. If you go back here in the history of the chart, you can see that during this pullback here, that is where the price ultimately bounced, found some support. And then from there, the rest was history. A very, very nice bounce followed. However, you fast forward to today, and I thought the price was actually still above it, to be honest. So maybe it's time for an eye check to the eye doctor for me. But the price is actually broken down through that level. So if that's not a bearish sign, I don't know what is. So on that note, this is just based on a foundational rule in charting. When levels of support are broken and closed below, they do tend to act as resistance. So I'm not saying the price can never get back up above this 315 mark on any sort of bounce to the upside. 315 is going to be that first key hurdle to keep an eye on, that the bulls are going to have to fight through. And the next key overall area of support right up here around the $3.60 mark, give or take a little bit. As far as levels of support, where could this thing potentially head? Well, at this point, we're going to pull out the Fibonacci extensions here. And this is just, none of this should be taken, by written in blood. This is just a way to kind of forecast where the price could be headed based on how it's moved in the past. So right now, this $3 mark is pretty important. In the event the price cannot hold $3, then according to the extensions, the next area, not until down around $2.29. Now, don't get me wrong. If the price falls below $3, I'm not saying, by Friday the price is going to be at $2.30. But just how the price has acted in the past, how the price has moved in the past, that's what this tool is doing. It's grabbing how it's acted in the past and then projecting that forward. And that is, kind of what's leading us to this $2.30 mark. So $3 so far is hanging in there. That's a good sign. But if that cannot hold, then could definitely be a slow and steady drift down to at least $2.30 before the bulls try to stabilize the price out again. So bears are in control. Bears took that much bigger of a bite out of it today. But who knows? Maybe the bulls can stabilize and get back above some of these levels of resistance. We shall see.
One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.